boy, Pascal. Oh, it's you. I'm just doing a checkup on Pascal. He's been doing great. Mr. Svarog's programs are extremely effective. It's just hard to know if it'll last. Would you like to speak with Pascal?
Pascal, carry out Clara mission. Protect Rivet Town. Waiting, everybody. Come back, live together.
You're in good health, Pascal. Today's checkup is over. Shall we head back now?
Please, wait. A flower, flower, flower for you. Don't forget.
Huh?
Pascal, make myself. Scraps, parts, materials. Not stolen. Very clean. You. Good. Pascal, happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Clara. Big brother.
Thank you, Pascal. Big brother, would you like a flower?
Feel free to have a look around.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza. As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness. We wouldn't have the audacity to trouble you with that. The General has a plan to suppress the illness. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm-Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far? I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the Seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, What is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. Correct. The term merciful medicus is one of respect, one that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou, the one we now call the Plague's author, the Eon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The seat of divine foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require. Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The Seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in Outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered. You are a fresh face on the Lafu, and an Outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Drop by the realm.
I don't believe in
Is
ghosts.
your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? No.
Excuse me, guest from... I understand. Well, now... regardless of what you choose, before you can... my name, what do you say? Let's make haste. Here we are. This is... let's not get ahead of our... Allow me to... The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, if you wish to gain the... Please excuse me. Our expansion... What you see, all you must do is transcribe this copy, this scripture, of course. Don't worry.
Hey! Took you long enough. I know you. You're General... Ugh, is this really? I'm a Cloud Knight from the— They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to— Shh. Listen carefully.
Take your time. Still You're finished? Just calm yourself.
Sure, but can it—
No need to. The disciples It's time for you two to— There's nothing that—
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We aren't Very well. Good.
Listen, you and I, that way we both— Good.
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are you ready to— And you, Cloud Knight? Then.
Well then, take this!
The sanctuary is but a vision!
What, Mag? I'm glad. Purple chrysanthemum, blue pea. Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before? A long-time associate, eh? You're well connected, I see. This does have its advantages. As such, in any case, my hearty congratulations. Well, Grey Pea.
Those people are out of their— I should report back to the—
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here. There's a letter here. The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. If they're looking to intercept me.
You'd be
I don't
Extractor
believe.
clean to your starships.
What's written on? Seems like. Code cracked. Huh. Judging from these urgent, I'll use my phone to make a copy.
You'd be a tool to miss it.
Do you know how to fix a star?
Mauve Moon. This is Grey Peony. This is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal. No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Good. So do I. I used to think determination and hard work were enough to achieve that. But I've come to realize it's not that simple. During my many years as a Cloud Knight, I realized something. An individual's strength is limited. So I abandoned my mortal body and became a faithful servant of merciful Medicus. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions? I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine, I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of. Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no more. All that remains is a loyal disciple of merciful Medicus. Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from? Your face changed when you heard my name.
Mauve Moon, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an agent infiltrate our ranks?
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors. Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. Nothing gets past me. A pathetic mortal like you could never understand. In that case, Divine Foresight Devil, it's time for you to meet your demise. Medicus!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Nap time.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Ready for another?
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus! Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Ready for another? Nap time.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! So Mauve Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact with. He joined the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the Seat of Divine Foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
What is your purpose for entering the Seat of Divine Force?
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Did everything go as planned? Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates, using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures, down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the Seat of Divine Foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about? The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seat of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote. Given that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation, it's about time the Seat of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime.
Shouldn't be wandering around on the streets. It's not safe.
Good quality? Why, hello there. Anything I can help you? So, this is official Seed of Divine Foresight business, eh? If this request had come from anywhere else, it would have seemed like I can't understand this prescription. And I imagine that other alchemists won't be able to make sense of it either. I recommend you go directly to the chief alchemist, Lady Dan Shu. Lady Dan Shu is renowned for her unique line of reasoning. She's proposed several prescriptions that would have been incomprehensible to us if she hadn't explained the pharmacology. Still, those same prescriptions have always been able to produce miraculous effects. Lady Dan Shu is a truly gifted alchemist. All the more amazing given her sightlessness, wouldn't you say? Lady Dan Shu likes to pass the time over at Sinwood Pavilion. I'm sure you'll run into her if you head that way.
I've been looking forward to meeting you. Everyone does. You're the hero who rescued the Vidyadhara healer lady in Exalting Sanctum. I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you wish me to assess. Can you read it to me? Thank you. A strange and dangerous prescription, but I believe I understand the pharmacology. It involves drawing upon the strength of long scions to attain the power of ascension. The specifics, however, will require further investigation. This will take some time. I could hardly happen upon Vidyadhara bone marrow and test the prescription myself, could I? Leave your contact details with me. When I've completed my assessment of the pharmacology, I'll get in touch with you.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ready for another?
I'm fine.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Nap time.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I'm okay.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I'm okay.
This will strengthen our position.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Nap time.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! I'm fine.
Here! Try that again. Watch this awesome move. You can't run! Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. You're annoying!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Try that again. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You can't run! Ready for another? That's better. awesome move! Try that again! You're annoying! Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack!
Lower your weapon.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Here!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Commencing pacification. Criminal.
Watch this awesome move! Nap time.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I'm fine.
Phew! That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Try that again!
Lower your weapon.
You can't run! Here! Watch this awesome move!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Phew! Nap time.
Commencing pacification. Treasonous.
Try that again!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
You're annoying! Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Try that again! You're annoying! Here! Watch this awesome move! You can't run!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Phew! That's better.
Stand down.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lower your weapon.
Try that again! You can't run! Nap time.
Criminal.
Try that again! Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Watch this awesome move! You're annoying!
Commencing pacification.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Treasonous.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
awesome move! You're annoying!
The sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
Try that again!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I'm okay.
Try that again! You can't run!
That's better.
Here! Try that again! You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Try that again!
Nap time.
Phew! You can't run!
I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Let's duel! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Bring it on!
Commencing classification. Criminal.
Watch this awesome move!
Nap time.
Let's duel! There's your reward! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. Stand down.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Bring it on! Time's up!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's duel! There's your reward!
Nap time.
Lower your weapon.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Haven't eaten yet.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Phew! Watch this awesome move!
I'm okay.
You can't run! Try that again!
Bring it on!
Commencing classification.
Haven't eaten yet.
You can't run!
That's better.
Stand down.
Never go crazy over money. Especially if it's from the eyepiece. Not bad. How many credits is this worth?
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's duel! Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time. That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Bring it on! Time's up! Let's duel! There's your reward! Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Bring it on!
Stand down.
Here! Watch this awesome move! You can't run! Nap time. Try that again!
Let's duel! Time's up!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Bring it on! There's your reward! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave! Let's duel! Time's up! Bring it on!
Nap time.
Remember this, when it's time to shoot. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
I'd rather just be shooting target. This reward's not even a fraction of the bounty on my head. Locked and loaded.
Oh, what the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate. Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cian-Jo. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places. I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it? We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Let's duel!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Watch this awesome move! You're annoying!
There's your reward. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Nap time.
Bring it on. Time's up.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Done. Next.
Let's duel! There's your reward! Bring it on! Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Nap time.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's duel!
I'm fine.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Haven't eaten yet. Bring it on.
Here! Watch this awesome move! Nap time.
Let's duel. Stand down. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Phew!
Bring it on. Time's up.
You can't run!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time. Try that again!
Remember this. Let's duel. There's your reward. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Bring it on. Time's up.
Here! Watch this awesome move! Nap time.
Let's duel. There's your reward.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Bring it on. Time's up. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Nap time.
Let's duel. There's your reward.
I'm fine.
This reward's not even a fraction of the bounty on my head. Bring it on! Time's up!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack!
Let's duel! There's your reward! Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Bring it on! Time's up! Remember this, when it's time to shoot. Let's duel! Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Ready for another?
Remember this, when it's time to shoot, quit yapping. not what my neurochip is for. Not bad. How many credits is this worth? Bring it on! There's your reward!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's duel! Time's up!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Nap time.
Bring it on! There's your reward! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave! Let's duel! Time's up! Bring it on! There's your reward! Haven't eaten those with a loaded gun, those who dig their own grave!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Stand down.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time.
Let's duel! Time's up!
That's better.
Stand down.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Bring it on! There's your reward!
I'm okay.
Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave! This reward's not even a fraction of the bounty on my head.
Let me guess. Time, space. I I bet the next terminal is energy related. Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships. We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Let's duel! There's your reward! Bring it on! Time's up!
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny. Not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you. Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, In the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Hey, Lorcha! You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaosha the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Cienjo. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Cienjo, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true. What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes.
A friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Was that the wind?
Nothing major.
Dodge this!
Receive divinity.
Rise, Venus!
Bloom. Repay. The dead return!
You're not going anywhere!
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait!
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
This sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
Dodge this!
Receive divinity.
Rise, Venus!
The dead return!
Miss, are you okay?
What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Huh. Curious.
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. That's right. It would be impossible for a human. But then, I didn't bring humans into the picture, did I? Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an Eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony. 2. In a war between Eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshi and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Aeon, they received the blessing that did indeed prevent death, the Ambrosial Arbor. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Cienjo. That's when the Hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the Ambrosial Arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed the Hunt in pursuit of Yaoshi, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe along the way. What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you? Wasn't this the dead tree Qingxue showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the Ambrosial Arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Let's duel! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Bring it on! Time's up!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another? Nap time.
Let's duel!
What was
Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping.
What?
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's dove, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traders have run out of patience. now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
That massive tree has suddenly sprung to life. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Delve.
Under... my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line. This is no errand, honored guests. I am merely stating what needs to be done should you wish to help us.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
Did the Divination Commission put able to speak? We must get the Xianzhou through this.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define. A step forward bridges no distance. The Ambrosial Arbor was... I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor. He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the Artisanship and Alchemy Commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The Star Skiff is ready. I will lead the way. I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you. Wait! Master Diviner! Can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for? No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly. Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
Not bad. How many credits is this worth? This reward's not even a fraction of the bounty on my head.
Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission. Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violations may result in exile on a barren planet, thousands of light years away.
we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security mechanisms. Even the General won't be able to save us in time if we get trapped. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide an insider like Qingche to guide you. It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us? Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The Luofu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
The worst thing is, my master is still inside. Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. He's in charge of our research project. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. But then he turned around and ran back in. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knights so I can tell them to rescue him.
Why did he run back in?
We didn't have time. We were scrambling for our lives. If I had an extra pair of arms, maybe I could have tried. I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help us, right?
100%. The General sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look for your master.
In that case, take this jade seal with you. If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound, if anything happens to him.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Bring it on! Yep.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Now time.
Let's duel! Time's up!
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit coming.
Upon commission grounds your feet do tread. Stay away!
Hold on! Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me! Just passing by, stumbled in, door wide open. Within commission grounds today was served an evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. Golden cloud toad, illumination dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up. I raised you like my own flesh and blood. Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation!
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
How do you know my name, child? Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire, precede one?
This guy's pretty deluded for a master.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those things. Easy to fix. But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide. But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace. I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship Commission from this crisis. Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight. Come on, through here. Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen. Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting... Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside, to every starskiff soon shall woe betide!
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant by now.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither. How observant. The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Ah! Oh, piteous tree, who think that... This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device, codenamed I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights.
Let me guess. Limited range?
Every light has its shadow. And then... ignite! Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. You're much better than my useless students. What's happening? Is the delve collapsing? Seems like it worked. That tree demon must be writhing in pain. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches grow back. Let's duel! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Bring it on!
Ready for another? That's better.
Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
There's your reward.
Ready for another?
Yep. Lower your weapon. Haven't you yet?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. That's better.
Stand down. Let's duel. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. Haven't eaten yet. Great marksmanship.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Ready for another? Nap time. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. That's better. I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Lower your weapon.
Ready for another? That's better. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Criminal. Bring it on! Those with the load gun, those who dig their own grave!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Nap time.
Let's duel! Time's up!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I'm okay.
Bring it on! There's your reward!
Stand down.
Ready for another?
Let's duel! Those with the load gun, those who dig their own grave!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Great marksmanship. Bring it on! Those with the load gun, those who dig their own grave!
Leave it to me. You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time.
Haven't eaten yet. Let's duel! Time's up!
You! Watch this awesome move! Try that again!
Bring it on! There's your reward!
You're annoying!
Stand down.
Nap time. Try that again! You're annoying! Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. Those with the load gun, those who dig their own grave! Let's duel! Haven't eaten yet.
Here! Watch this awesome move! You're annoying!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You! Try that again! You can't run!
Stand down.
Those with the load gun, those who dig their own grave!
Here! Try that again! Watch this awesome move!
Haven't
You
eaten
can't run!
yet.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Bring it on! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Here!
There's your reward.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You're annoying!
Let's duel. Time's up.
Phew! You can't run!
Stand down.
Nap time.
Never go crazy over money. Especially if it's from the IPC. This reward's not even a fraction of the bounty on my head.
Oh, look! The ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the Creation Furnace! Help me, dear young friends! Let's hack them away together! We can't let the roots punch through the furnace!
Careful. It's changing.
Whoa! What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
Come on, let's do this. Bring it on! There's no reason if those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Here! Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move!
Let's begin. It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Nap time. You can't run!
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
My turn! Phew! Not just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I'm guessing that was.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move! No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Ciencho is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-life species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures on the Xianzhou don't have abilities like this.
Huh. As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
I wonder... The ebon deer seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Yeah! It can't heal if we take out the source, right?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything.
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, hmm? The Artisanship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Bring it on.
Nap time.
Let's duel. Time's up. Bring it on. There's your reward. Having those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Remember this. When it's time to shoot.
Young friends, I have a suggestion.
Any thoughts, Master?
Oh, great.
Here's Mr. Yang's. Precisely.
You're right.
Not only that.
Take hold of your weapon. See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
Let's duel.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time.
Lower your weapon. Criminal. Haven't eaten yet.
Here! Try that again. Watch this awesome move! You can't run!
I'm okay.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Stand down. Haven't eaten yet. Commencing pacification. Treason.
Try that again.
Nap time.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Here! Watch this this awesome move!
Let's duel! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time.
Time's up! Bring it on! Yup. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Nap time.
Here! You're annoying!
Watch this awesome move!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's duel! There's your reward! Bring it on! Time's up! Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping. Let's duel! There's your reward! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Nap time.
Bring it on! Time's up!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Remember this.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Let's duel! There's your reward! Bring it on! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping. Let's duel! Time's up!
Nap time.
Bring it on! There's your reward!
Watch this awesome move!
Let's duel! Those with the most gun, those who dig their own grave!
Nap time.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Bring it on! Remember this. When it's time to shoot, quit yapping. Let's duel!
I'm okay.
Those with the most gun, those who dig their own grave.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Here! Nap time. Watch this awesome move!
Bring it on! Time's up!
Try that again!
Let's duel! There's your reward!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time.
Time's up! Those with the most gun, those who dig their own grave.
You're annoying! Watch this awesome move! Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Bring it on!
Here!
Stand down. Those with the most gun, those who dig their own grave. Never go crazy over money. Especially if it's from the IPC. Not bad. How many credits is this worth? Bring it on! There's your reward!
Nap time.
Let's duel! Time's up! Bring it on! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You're annoying!
Haven't eaten yet.
Here! Watch this awesome move! Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Try that again! Nap time.
Haven't eaten yet. Let's duel! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave!
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Not bad. How many credits is this worth?
Give me a moment.
I guess we're done.
I suspect the ambrosial arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
Please never do that again.
Let's duel! There's your reward! No. Bring it on!
Watch this awesome move! Nap time.
This reward's not even a fraction of the bounty on my head.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! They've withered! Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
Come on, let's do this. Let's duel! There's no reasoning with those with a loaded gun, or those who dig their own grave.
Let's begin.
Haven't eaten
Try that
yet.
again!
Leave it to me.
Time for a shot. Nap time. You can't run!
All you stand still. Bring it on. There's your reward. There's no reason those with a loaded gun, or those who dig their own grave.
Let's begin. You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
My turn! Here! Naughty child. Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry. I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces. Phew! try hard, so watch this awesome move!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Let's begin.
Try that again! Tough luck running into me!
Naughty child.
Stand down.
Can't run!
Yet. There's no reason those with the loaded gun, those dig their own grave.
Try that again!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I'm guessing that wasn't for free. Bring it on.
It's getting weak. Quick, finish it off!
General Jing Yuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant, I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. After witnessing what happened here, I know there will only be more danger ahead. Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
Stay focused. Push forward.